And certainly the rise of emerging apparel and things of that sort, and luckily, during the democratization of technology, of globalization, the negative. On the US, I would say, compared to Europe or UK or Japan that are stagnating or a recession, in relative terms, the US is growing, but there are economic difficulties, there are social difficulties, there are fiscal and financial difficulties in the United States. And there is also an economic study that suggests that... So what I fear today about the Eurozone is that they don't put job creation and demand and GDP growth at the center of the policy debate. It's more austerity in the periphery, it's more austerity in the core. If I had to propose policies that change it and restore growth, I would say we have to postpone the fiscal austerity in the periphery and do it more gradual, slower rather than faster. In countries like Germany, where there is fiscal space, instead of doing fiscal austerity now, you have to postpone it and you have to do fiscal stimulus. Unfortunately, gone forever. They're not going to come back. They're not going to come back to the...
Für ein furchtbar schweres Thema.
That fiscal austerity until last year was only in the periphery of the Eurozone. But now that the Eurozone has agreed about the fiscal compact, you're going to start to see fiscal austerity in Austria, in Germany, in Belgium, in Netherlands, in Finland. So having synchronized austerity both in the core and the periphery is going to imply weaker economic growth.
Wirtschaft und Gesellschaft so umgestalten können, dass sie
unfortunately gone forever. They're not going to come back. They're not going to come back to the... And unless we restore that economic growth, eventually this crisis is going to get worse and we'll have a breakup of the Eurozone. And unfortunately, those who are resisting the most, those stimulative policies come in the core of the Eurozone and come in the government of Germany. This resisting policy that will try to restore job creation and job growth in the periphery of Eurozone. So unless we do that, eventually the crisis could get worse rather than get better.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests.
Whether it was Occupy Wall Street and the fight against the 1%,